We spend so much time obsessing over what's wrong with us. We analyze our mistakes, fixate on weaknesses, and let criticism replay in our heads on a loop. But here's the thing. Focusing on your flaws isn't the fastest way to grow. Instead, science says the real magic happens when you study your successes. Today, I'll show you a simple, research-backed approach to discovering your unique strengths so you can grow faster, feel more confident, and create a life you actually enjoy. Let's be honest. When was the last time you really paid attention to small things you did well? If you're like most people, probably never. But if someone criticizes you, that sticks, right? That's because our brains are wired with a negativity bias, meaning we give way more attention to problems than to progress. And while constructive feedback is useful, research shows that reinforcing what we already do well helps us grow even faster. So instead of spending all your time fixing what's wrong with you, let's talk about how you can double down on what's right. The first step? Stop letting your successes slip away unnoticed. Most people get a compliment, say, "Oh, it was nothing," and move on. But if you want to grow, you need to start keeping track of your wins. Here's how. Create a wins list. Anytime someone thanks you, compliments you, or acknowledges your impact, write it down. This could be a folder on your phone, a journal, or even a kudos file in your email. Revisit your wins regularly. Instead of only reflecting on your failures, start reviewing your strengths. Patterns will start to emerge, and you'll gain a clearer picture of what makes you amazing. Think of it like gathering evidence. Evidence that you do have unique strengths, and that your contributions matter. Now, just knowing you're good at something isn't enough. You have to understand why it works. Instead of just saying thanks when someone praises you, try asking, what exactly made this helpful? What stood out to you about my work? How did my contribution make a difference? When you get specific answers, you'll start to see patterns in how you naturally bring value to situations. This gives you real, actionable insight into how to do more of what works and improve even further. It's not about fishing for compliments. It's about getting clarity on what makes you great. Ever notice how athletes watch game footage to improve? They're not just studying their mistakes, they're breaking down what worked so they can do it again. You should be doing the same thing with your own wins. Journal about your best moments. Write down what happened, what you did well, and how it made an impact. Look for patterns. Did preparation make the difference? Was it your ability to stay calm? Your creativity? Your ability to connect with people? Use what you learn. If you notice you thrive in high-energy environments, seek out those situations more often. If you're great at simplifying complex ideas, find more ways to use that skill. Once you start analyzing your own game tape, you'll know exactly how to repeat and refine your best performances. Now that you've identified your superpowers, let's put them to work. Match your strengths to your daily tasks. If you're a natural problem solver, take on more challenges. If you're great at bringing people together, start leading projects. Make small adjustments. You don't need to change your whole life overnight. Sometimes shifting just one aspect of your job or routine to align with your strengths can make all the difference. Be intentional. Instead of waiting for opportunities to come to you, start looking for ways to use your strengths every single day. The more you align your life with your natural abilities, the more engaged, fulfilled, and successful you'll feel. And here's the kicker. The best way to reinforce your strengths is to help other people see theirs. Make it a habit to call out people's strengths. When you notice someone doing something great, tell them exactly why it stood out. Encourage a strengths-focused mindset in your workplace or friend group. Research shows that teams that regularly acknowledge each other's strengths are more productive, more creative, and more motivated. Give what you want to receive. The more you uplift others, the more likely they'll be to return the favor. And before you know it, you're surrounded by a culture of growth and support. All right, let's put this into action. This week, start collecting your wins. Write them down, ask for specifics, and start studying what makes you great. Because here's the truth. You don't become your best self by fixing all your flaws. You become your best self by owning what already makes you exceptional. If this helped you, hit that like button, subscribe for more self-growth content, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Let's build a world where we focus more on what's right with us than what's wrong. See you next time.